What's up? So, I'm talking to you guys today at 11:20 p.m. because I've been a lazy ass today and I need to make some videos. So today, the first video I'm going to be speaking on is how your environment, specifically the people that you surround yourself with, affect you and affect the direction that your life is going to be going in. If you are someone who has a destiny, if you are someone who has a calling, if you're someone who has a passion that you know is going to need to be fulfilled very, very soon in your life, if not now, you need to start paying attention to who you spend your time with. You need to start paying attention just to how you spend your time in general. Let me first start by showing this little postcard that I'd gotten. I hope you guys can see it pretty well. There's a picture of a highway with a median running down the middle. I'll read the lines if you guys can't see it because it may be like a mirror, like reversed. So, or it might not be, I might just be stupid. So you are hearing the scraping sound of hitting the median when it dawns on you that your core group isn't moving in the direction you want your life to be moving. You catch yourself pretending to be someone other than who you truly are yourself. You feel pressure to compromise, considering behaviors you would never have previously. You hear yourself saying, "I'll go, but I won't participate." You hope the people that you care about / respect the most don't find out where you've been or who you've been with. So that scraping sound of the median is that feeling in your chest, the voice in the back of your head, that itch on your skin when you know you're putting yourself in a situation that you shouldn't be putting yourself into. A situation that could potentially be dangerous, a potential situation to where there could be some major consequences. Now let me put this into perspective a little bit more. I got this postcard my junior year of high school. Let me take off the glasses, take off the hood, because I can't see, but this is going to get intense. And it's, looks more dramatic for the camera. So I got this postcard in junior year of high school at youth group. The lesson was given to me, and it flew right over my head. As it might have a lot of people, but some people might have taken the message to heart a little bit earlier. I wish I had been one of them. I'm pretty sure actually at this exact lesson or service, I was high. Smoked a decent amount of pot back then. To put it in perspective a little bit more, I was someone who never had friends. I'd moved around a lot. I'd had one or two friends in each place that I moved to, but I ultimately knew I'd be leaving after 2 or 3 years. So I didn't really bother getting a lot of friends. However, this move to Sweet Home, Oregon was the final one. It's where I belong. It's where I did belong. And it's where I still live to this date. It's not where I'm going to live forever, mind you. But it's where I did find a home. I found some very good friends here. Marijuana was a social tool for me to make some of the friends I found. However, I had overused it to the point where me being a straight A student, getting a few B's, here and there in the areas I just didn't care for as much, had failed like 2 classes, gotten like 2 or 3 D's, and a C and like maybe an A or something like that, but I was in all honors classes. And the second I started smoking, my grades went. I blamed it on breaking up with my girlfriend at the time, but it wasn't that. It was me being lazy. However, at this youth group sermon, the pastor was directly looking at me and my friend group. He even pulled us aside afterwards to make sure we'd really taken this message to heart. And we didn't. We brushed it off. I think we went and got high after, too. And I have an Instagram business account. Well, Facebook business account that I have linked to my Instagram. I can see the average age of my followers. I know that the bulk of my followers are between 18 and 24 and a little bit younger than that and a little bit older than that. So I'm aiming this talk at the people between about, maybe 14 to 25. You need to start looking at what you're doing and seeing if it aligns with the dreams that you've set yourself up to have become a reality. If you want to become a doctor, but you're getting trashed every weekend and failing your tests, you're not on the right path. If you're getting trashed every weekend and you're still getting A's, keep doing you. But that's a very rare experience or a very rare person to find. I'm using that as an example. Let me give you this lesson, or this saying that I've heard. The 5 people that you spend the most time with, you can see little bits of them in every bit of your actions. Meaning that the 5 people you spend the most time with make up a little bit of you, or you are the most similar to those 5 people. So if you're a homebody, those 5 people could mean or be your mother, your father, if you're lucky enough to have one in your life, which is unfortunate, your sister, your brother, maybe your one friend. Would you like them to be a reflection upon yourself? Would you like to be a culmination of those 5 people? No right answer there. I'm just asking you. Let me put it into a different scenario. You don't enjoy your home life. You're not close to your parents or your siblings. And the 5 closest people you surround yourself with are drug addicts, or let's say a drug addict, a drug dealer, an alcoholic, a thief, and a liar. They could be fantastic people besides that, or have fantastic qualities outside of those few. But this goes along with the line in this saying, you hear yourself saying, I'll go, but I won't participate. I'll hang out with these people, but I'm not them. There's this hidden rule in life called osmosis. When you are around something, you simply start to pick it up a little bit. You start to absorb a little bit of it. When you're around other people, you take up their habits. You start to take on their vocal patterns. You start to take on their vocabulary. And you start to take on their actions. I know this because I've been there. I've stolen from stores when people have been with me who enjoy stealing. I've lied because I've been encouraged by friends. I'll stop there, but you get the idea. It goes further and further. I'm someone who holds myself up, or at least attempts to hold myself to a higher moral standard in life. And noticing those small little actions, because to be honest, they were lesser. They weren't as common. I tried to tell myself they were smaller in the significant, larger view of life, but they still set weirdly with me. So unfortunately, my phone had ran out of memory. It does that. I only have like a 1 gigabyte free of memory, so I filmed for about 10 minutes and it goes out. So to continue on where I was, these actions, they set weird in my chest. They gave me an itch on my skin. They made this voice in the back of my head say, Patrick, what are you doing? But I ignored it. I ignored them all. And it's not till I look back in retrospect with a better perspective from all the experiences I have had in my life that I realize that's the voice I should have listened to, and that's the voice I'm listening to now. And that's the voice that, even though you may have ignored it in the past, you can always listen to it. It's like a, disgruntled or angry youth who lashes out at their parents. Doesn't matter if you were angry in the past. You can still turn your actions around and listen to them and point yourself in a better direction. And that's what I want to say here today. This doesn't mean to say, hey, Bob, you smoke pot and you party on the weekends. I can't hang out with you anymore. Sally, I heard you had sex with 7 guys last month. We're not friends anymore. No. Respect the people who have influenced you in your life. Respect the people who have at times been there to help you out in emotional distress. But Elliot Hulse put it very well. Edit your time that you spend with people. Know that your time, your personal time that you spend with people is a gift. It is a gift to them and anyone else who gets to experience it. So treat it as such. Give it to the people who deserve it. Some people deserve more gifts than others. Some people need more gifts than others. And some people don't. They've gotten enough gifts. They're spoiled. Let's put it that way. And this doesn't ever mean that you are angry at them, that you are resentful, that you are lashing out at them. No. One thing that you can always do is care from afar. You don't have to spend every waking moment or every day of your life with someone to still care about the direction that their life is heading in, to still hope them the best, to still wish them the best. But you do have to realize that when you are with them, your mind gets caught up with their issues, their problems, and their mindset, and their view of life. And some people you don't need that. However, some people you do. This is where other more positive influences come in. This is where you need to surround yourself with the people who make you creative, the people who you can talk about ideas with rather than gossip. So just realize just realize that you can edit the time you spend with people. Know that every waking minute that you are with someone, you are giving them a gift of your time. And know that you need to be surrounding yourself with people who help further where you want to be in life. Who, when you hang out with them, you realize that every time that you are with them, you are one step closer to accomplishing your dreams. For me, one of those people is my mother. I can talk with her about anything, and she gives me good perspective. My previous boss, Demarius, was one of these people. Some of my previous co-workers were these people. I have friends in my life now who are these people. You just got to go out and find them. That's it. I hope this could help some of you guys who have been in similar situations, because I know I'm nothing special, and I know many of you have been or are in the same situations I spoke about in this video. Take care.